Hello YouTube, I'm Jack Clark, the Musketeer, coming to you with another video. Hello, how are you? So of course, lots of Noble Knights have been announced for Shadow Spectres, lots of Shadow Spectres sneak peek sets have been spoiled. So of course, we already know about Lady of the Lake, Noble Knight Boars, and a Noble Knight of the High Lordslin. Of course, if you don't know what those cards do, I'm only going to talk about them briefly in reference to the card I'm going to be talking about in today's video. But if you want to see more information on those cards, of course, in the description down below, there'll be links to Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia pages for them, so you can see them in all of their glory. Of course, Lady of the Lake being a junk synchron kind of card, Noble Knight Boars being a card that can search for more Noble Arms from your deck if it already has a Noble Arms equipped to it. And of course we have Noble Knight of High Lordslin, which is a level 5 synchro monster, 2100 attack, 900 defense, and of course when it synchro summoned you can equip a Noble Arms from your deck to it, and then when it destroys a monster by battle you get a rota of either a Noble Knight or a Noble Arms. So that's rather lovely. I guess it's not really the rota they actually wanted or needed, but hi-ho, silver lining, what are you going to do? But today, the card I'm going to be talking about is rather interesting. Very interesting, in fact. It is a new monster, because of course we have a new Noble Arms, which has also been announced, which is Noble Arms Excalibur, which of course can only be equipped to a Noble Knight monster. It cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects during your turn, except by the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card in your graveyard and then target one Noble Knight Xyz monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one Noble Knight Xyz monster with a different name by using the target as an Xyz material. This summon is also treated as these materials that are attached to it. You can only use the effect of Noble Arms Excalibur once per turn. Interesting thing about this, of course, is that we have one Noble Knight Xyz monster as it stands. Of course, we have Artorigus, the King of the Noble Knights, Artorigus, which of course is a rank 4. This will summon a different Noble Knight Xyz monster, which I'm going to be talking about today, which is the Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorigus. It's a rough translation. Of course, the card that I've got here in front of me is in Spanish, so Noble Calabrero Sagredo del Rey Artorigus, horrendous pronunciation aside, it is a rank 5 warrior light Xyz monster. So of course that was pretty obvious, rank 5s, they have the rank 5 capability, so that makes the most sense. 2200 attack, 2200 defense, and requires 2 Noble Knight level 5 monsters. When this card is Xyz summoned, you can target up to 3 Noble Arms equipped spells with different names in your graveyard and equip them to this card. Once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card to target one other monster on the field and destroy that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can you can target one level 4 or higher Noble Knight monster from your graveyard and special summon that target. So yeah! Pretty damn groovy. In addition to the fact that, of course, we have Excalibur, which can basically rank up your Artorigus into Sacred Artorigus, so rank up magic, which is pretty damn cool. We have a really damn good monster. So we actually have a very good option, rank 5 option, that Noble Knights can go into. So in addition to the fact that it just equips it with a buttload of Noble Arms if you have them in your graveyard, which you should do by that point, you're going to have a pretty beefy monster. So 2200 attack points may be quite underwhelming, but actually you're going to have more attack points due to your Noble Arms, so that's kind of inconsequential. The secondary effect allowing you to just detach and pop a monster is really nice. Very nice. And of course when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to replace it with another Noble Knight monster. So yeah, that's great. And this is an interesting card. Of course, all details to these cards will be in the description down below. I'm Jack Clark, the Musketeer. Tell me what you think about these cards in the description down below. I'm quite hyped for Noble Knights. I wish I had hoarded the cards when Major was like £15. That would have been beautiful. It is now hyped to all buggery and it's about 50 quid. So yeah, my friend has a playset of them. Chris, you motherfucker. I'm so bitter. But anyway, of course, like I said, I'm off. Goodbye.